Words cannot explain how annoyed I am. After watching Arsenal's last 3 performances, I can say that we're bad. We've been bad for the last 10 years. Be honest, guys. We've been lucky throughout every single year. Ever since 2006, we've just been poor. Club has not been the same since. That's my. But how can we change it? How? Well, first of all, Wenger should have left Arsenal in May. We won the FA Cup. Everyone was happy. He should have ended it on a high. But no. He has to be selfish. He has to sign a 2-year contract just to make the fans upset and angry. And what annoys me the most is that when he was interviewed after the Liverpool game, didn't even apologise. He just said, he thought they were ready, but they were unlucky. But no, it was terrible performance. Probably our worst performance in a really long time. And now we got players who are asking to leave. All transfer news you're hearing about Arsenal is players leaving. All our good players are going, and it's really bad. Being an Arsenal fan is literally the worst feeling ever. It actually is, and I don't know how to explain it because I was really brave today, you know, wearing my Arsenal shirt out in public, you know. It just goes to show the club don't care no more. They don't care. They get money. They don't care about the fans. They don't care about the transfer. They don't care about anything. We're turning into a company than a club. Our last 3 games we conceded 9 goals. What's that about? 9 goals and we're supposed to have a strong defence. We have a World Cup winner in our team. 2 World Cup winners, Mesut Ozil, Shogun and Mustafi. And we have Koscielny, who was in the final of the Euros. And we concede 4 goals against Liverpool. And we got Petr Cech. Don't get me wrong, Petr Cech did play well. He played well out everyone. I think he was a bit unlucky. It wasn't mainly his fault. It was mainly our defence and our midfield. Oh, don't get me started on the midfield. Cech was unlucky. I felt sorry for the guy. Our defence did not help at all. No communication, nothing. He played our players out of position. You're playing Hector Bellerin as a left back, even though he plays right back. No wonder why he struggled playing down the left. It's not his fault. It's your fault, Arsene Wenger. You need to fix it right now. Our club is in an absolute mess. Our club is rotting, and it's been rotting for the past 6 years. And it's actually a joke. We're in the Europa League. We're not even ready for the Europa League. We've got 3 days left until the transfer window closes, and we haven't even signed another player. We've only signed 2 players, and you put them on the bench. Tell me, how does that make sense? No wonder why we lost 4-0 to Liverpool. You didn't even play a left back who was on the bench, but you play Hector Bellerin on the left, even though he's a right. You play Monreal as a centre back, even though he is a left back. It just, something is going on. Something is going on, and we need to know. Actually, really devastating and frustrating how I'm feeling at the moment. Our club is in an absolute mess. You know, we're in such a big mess. People are starting to feel sorry for us. It's actually a joke. And now we're getting news that's saying that Alexis Sanchez is handing in the transfer request. Oxlade-Chamberlain Arsenal have agreed the bid for Oxlade-Chamberlain could be going to Chelsea, and now we've got Mustafi going to Juventus or Inter Milan. What? And now we're saying that we're gonna get Johnny Evans. I'm sorry, Johnny Evans, a West Bromwich defender. Johnny Evans, Arsenal Football Club signing Johnny Evans. Just let that sink in. That's like saying Real Madrid signing Charlie Adams. Eat to that. What's even annoying is that Wenger thinks the squad is strong enough. No, it's not. We're not even strong enough to contend for the title. Tottenham are more than us. That just goes to show that our club is a failure. Owners, the board, they don't care at all. Whoever owns the board doing bad business. Bad business, I tell you, and it's an absolute joke. It's a disgrace. We used to be one of the most dangerous clubs in Europe, and now we win the Europa League, signing Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans. Wow. Johnny Evans. It's so frustrating. I cannot take it in anymore. And for the last couple of days, it's just been really hard. It's been really hard. Just like Arsenal, it's getting worse every season. We were lucky last season. We were lucky the year before. We were so lucky the year before when Leicester won it. If Tottenham did not bottle it, we wouldn't even go above them. We were so lucky that season. It's actually hard. It's just really annoying. It frustrates me, and it makes me really angry how Wenger is not making any changes at all. The past 6 years, he hasn't made no changes. What's different? Nothing's different. It's the same thing every single year. Same transfer every single year. It's the same thing. Nothing's different. Now we're selling all our defenders and we're playing players out of position. And I've got more to talk about the midfield against Liverpool Aaron Ramsey. The guy was playing in a striker role, but when Liverpool were on the counter-attack, he just stood there and he was distracted. I don't even know what he was doing, but he looked like he was talking to the manager. And then Xhaka's on his own with no partnership, he wasn't with him, and then they concede. What's that all about? You can't even do your job properly, Aaron Ramsey. And the fact is that the way we conceded the goal, like the way they were on the counter-attack and Mane, he was about to shoot, he just jogged, didn't even sprint towards the ball to press him, he didn't even sprint towards the ball, he just jogged and they conceded, done nothing at all. Oh, and let me get into my favourite part. Granit Xhaka, what makes you so special to backheel in your own box to Petr? Backheeled it and it went out, it wasn't even going towards Czech. And why in the hell would you backheel it? You should just booted it or passed it to your nearest man. I just don't understand what's going on with the club. And what's really annoying is why Wenger is playing Danny Welbeck instead of Lacazette. Lacazette we bought for 50 million, our highest player we've paid for in this transfer window. Probably in the last few years our highest player. And guy plays him on the bench in front of Danny Welbeck. But he plays Lacazette in the 60th minute. The 60th minute. I feel sorry for the guy because he tried his hardest but no one was bothered. They all gave up. They done nothing. And Rob Holding, it was just a bit unlucky of him, to be honest, but he should have played a little bit better. But you know, he's a young kid, he's got a lot to learn, so we're just gonna give him time. And the matter of fact is, we played Alexis his first game back, you know, gave the ball away too many times. He'd sprint towards to get the ball, his tackles were just not on time. It was just pathetic. The performance was it was disgraceful. It was actually disgraceful, and I do not expect that Arsenal Football Club, the football club who have won 13 Premier League titles, won a golden trophy invincible, I do not expect that from a big club like Arsenal. From how we used to be a big club, I don't think we're a big club anymore. We're not a big club anymore. Arsenal are not the same. Changes have to be made. Wenger has to go. The board have to start making money. I think Wenger is not good enough. I think right now Wenger is being exposed. All that luck he's been using for the past couple of years is just running out, and I think the next couple of weeks he's going to get exposed and it's not going to be the same. And we're going to lose a lot of games, and we're not even going to finish top 4 this season, so I don't expect that to happen. We're not going to win the Europa League. Everton probably will, but you know what? We don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen in this football, but if you're Arsenal Football Club, what's the point of thinking high? What's the point? There's no ambition in the team. No ambition at all. It's a mess. The club's a mess. The players are a mess. The board's a mess. Everything is a mess. I don't know what else to say. If you were an Arsenal fan, you would understand how much of a mess we are. Changes need to be made. Changes do need to be made. But obviously, the fans, it's not the same anymore. We got fans, Wenger out, graffitis outside the stadiums, banners are coming back now. It's just a mess. It's a mess. Changes do have to be made. If we don't have 3 days after the transfer, we've got 2 more. 2 more days after the transfer window. If we don't do anything, then our season's over. Our season's over anyways. I've got no ambition. I don't even think that we're gonna finish top 4 or anything. We're just rotting. Rotting, that's the word. That's the word to describe Arsenal Football Club. It's just rotting. Rot. Pure rot. It's disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. You play for the badge, yeah? You play for the badge if you want to play for Arsenal. I'm just sick and tired of these players. The same thing every single week. Every week. We get the same thing over and over again. I'm tired of it. I want to see changes made. I want to see us signing players. I want us to sell players, yeah? I don't mind us selling players, but what's really frustrating is why leave it to the last minute? I mean, I'd probably be even more happy if we signed a good player like Julian Draxler, but that's never going to happen anyways. But probably be happy again. Next week we have Bournemouth. That's a loss. I'm expecting a defeat. But that was my rant. That's my opinion, my rant about Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal against Liverpool, whatever you want to call it. It has to be made. It has to be done. I'm angry. I'm really angry, but hopefully I'll feel a lot better. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you do like and comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.